Hey everybody, it's the Right Lane Cowboy with another Mile Post Music. I'll try to get through this without coughing my face off. I've been under the weather last week or so, knocked me down pretty good, but I'm back at it. I'm almost at 100% right now, so I thought I'd get on here and talk about a thing I saw this last week that I wanted to talk about earlier, and of course I didn't want to get on here because I was all phlegmy and stuff, but I don't know if anybody, well, probably everybody out there has heard somebody say, "You need to thank me for what I do." Have that self-grandizing, self-congratulatory type of thing. Type of person that comes out and says stuff like that. And I hear a lot across this nation. You need to thank a trucker, and I appreciate that. It's a pretty big sacrifice to be out here on the road. I do this job. First and foremost for the paycheck, okay? I don't have a college education, so I'm not going to go out there and make a whole lot of money in the professional industries. Doctor, lawyer, office worker, whatever. I'm not gonna do that. It's not for me, really. I can't stand doing anything indoors. I can build houses, but building houses is still not as much as what a truck driver makes. I can do concrete. Did a lot of concrete. They don't make as much as what a truck driver makes. So I do what I do. I've always wanted to be a truck driver ever since I was about 6 or 7 years old. Probably younger than that because it was before preschool. Before kindergarten. I can remember, playing truck driver and all that. But I don't do it. I don't do it for one reason. That's the first and foremost reason is for the money. But for the second reason is for the honor. Being an American truck driver with over 1 million safe miles, I don't hit stuff. Never had a wreck. Never destroyed a truck. And for over 1 million miles, I've accomplished this. And that's a pretty high honor in America. I mean, there's people out here 2 and 3 million miles. Well, shoot, they've been driving it for 20 or 30 or 40 years. I've only been doing this for 16 to 17 years, right between 16 and 17 years. So I don't do it I do it for the money, and I do it for the for the honor. I don't do it for the glory. I don't do it for the image. I drive an automatic fleet truck. I'm a company driver. I'm not an owner operator with a big $180,000, $200,000 long nosed Pete that's decked out. I would drive one of those in a minute if you give it to me. I'm not going to go out and go that far into debt and then not make any money because you're so far in debt and you're trying to pay that off and you got all your maintenance and fuel and all that. I won't do that. Like I said before, one of my earlier videos, or my last video, those people have a special place in my heart. I thank those guys on a daily basis when I see them. Thanks for the sacrifice, the monetary sacrifice, the family sacrifice, for being out here and getting kicked in the noise all the time because they're owner operators. They don't have the power to behind getting loads and running loads like we do as company drivers because we have huge companies that run us. So yeah, I do it for the reasons. I do this out here, what I'm doing, for the reasons that I told you, and I don't expect anybody to thank me. If somebody comes up and shakes my hand and says thank you for your service, God bless them, man. That's awesome. I'm glad somebody recognizes, that I'm doing out here. What I'm doing out here is a huge sacrifice. It's a huge safety factor. Truck drivers risk their life on a daily basis. In any one moment, anybody's steer tire can blow out on them, and they can roll the truck and kill and die in the process. It happens every day. But they still do it. Good grief, man. Struggling getting through this video. So I'm wanting to cough so bad. But anyway. Love that pause button. But anyway. So yeah, I come out here and do what I do without the expectations of a thank you. Just the expectation of a paycheck. And of course I do it for the honor of being an American truck driver. I try to do my best to be altruistic in my actions out here on the road. I don't tell big fish stories or big truck driver stories. I do a lot of praying, and I talk to a lot of people out here, and try to have intelligent conversation and make friends. Friends that I might see down the road. I talk on the CB a whole bunch. If it starts getting X-rated on the CB, I turn it off and let it go for a few hours so I get down the road and not have to listen to it. But I saw something. I said all that to say this. I saw on the side of a truck of a big company, a company that's been around for, I think, more than 100 years. I won't say their name on here because I just don't want to do that. They got privacy rights, but anyway, whatever. But on the side of their truck, it said, "Thank a trucker." I'm sorry, what? That's a truck saying "thank a trucker." On the side of a truck that a truck driver's driving for a trucking company says "thank a trucker." Hey company, how about you say "thank you consumers"? How about being thankful instead of being thankless? That's ridiculous to say that on the side of a truck. And it really rubbed me the wrong way. I saw red when I saw it. I was standing in the parking lot with a new friend, Nolan. Hey Nolan, if you're out there, I hope to see you again. You're a good guy. He's from Alaska, and he comes down here, and I saw that, and I'm like, look at that. And he looks up and he goes, "Oh my gosh, thank you, trucker." And he just shook his head. He knew exactly what I was talking about. So, no, I'm sorry, but you should not self-congratulate and come out here and demand other people to thank us as a truck driver for doing it. No, you can thank a trucker if you want. You don't have to. I know I'm not out here for the thank yous. Thank you if you're welcome. If you thank me, whatever, that's great. But to come out here and do that, that's wrong. Sorry. And if this company, if anybody at this company sees this and who I'm talking about, change your ways, man. It's not. It ain't right. That's my own personal opinion. It ain't right. And so if you agree with this, give me a thumbs up in the camera. Framing is everything, right? Give me a thumbs up. If you disagree, get on the comment section down there and let me know. Let's have a discussion about this. But I think I'm right on this one. I don't think anybody should self-congratulate. I don't think anybody should say, "You should thank me for what I do." I think we should try to recognize what other people do and how it affects us. And if it's in a positive manner, shake their hand and say thank you. Spread the love. I'm all about that. I'm all about excuse me, I almost started coughing again. I'm all about getting out there and telling other people where they shine. When I was working at the Walmart account and I was unloading, I had to get in the back and be back there as people were coming in and unloading trailers. If they weren't doing a very good job, I let them know that too. If they were doing a fantastic job, man, I let them know. And I let them know that I would go to the Walmart office and let them know so-and-so with this particular store was working this truck on this, this hand truck on my truck and unloading it and doing a fantastic job. I think they need to be recognized. But if he were to turn around to me as he's unloading the truck and say, "You need to go and tell them that I'm doing a good job," I probably would have told them, "No, finish unloading. I'm not coming back to this store because I can't handle that." That really irritates me. It ticks me off. I don't know. Maybe I'm way off base. Maybe I was raised right. I don't know. Somebody let me know if this is it. What y'all think. I know what I think. I know what I feel. So I'm out here doing this for what I believe to be the right reason and enjoying it. I love every minute of it. And thank you, God, and God bless my wife. Thank you, God, for giving me my wife, and God bless my wife for allowing me to come out here and do this while she stays at the house and maintains maintains the acreage that we have and all the animals that we have and the kids that we've raised. I say we've, I mean she. Obviously, I was there as a teen and helping. I was the dad in the house. But because of the phone, we're able to do what granddad and grandma weren't able to do when they were out here driving. They didn't hear from the kids at home. Didn't hear from truck driver mom or dad until 5 o'clock at night on the phone once a day. Shoot, I talk to my kids multiple times per day. We have birthday parties on the phone, on Messenger. All of a sudden, I'll see happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday coming across. If one of our family members has a birthday on a birthday, we'll blast it. We'll blow their phone up with birthday for about 10 minutes. Have a big old birthday party on the phone. It's great. So, didn't have that back in the day. We have it now, so it's a lot easier to be a truck driver today than it was, 30, 40 years ago, and beyond that, farther back. So, anyway, yeah. From me to the consumer, thank you guys out there for eating beef, for the cows to be hauled, for driving cars, for the cars to be hauled, for eating all the stuff that you see in Walmart so I can haul stuff, everything. And and for eating potato chips and stuff like that. That's what I got on board now. I got a whole bunch. I got 27,000 pounds of potato chips. Have you ever picked up a bag of potato chips? I got 27,000 pounds of those on my trailer right now. Didn't think that was possible, did you? I did, and here I go. So, anyway, thank you all out there for watching. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. If you don't, keep scrolling, man. I don't care. I appreciate you anyway. If you didn't like the video, I still appreciate you. You stopped, saw some of it. So anyway, love y'all. Have a good time. Right Lane Cowboy out.